Hello students, today we start the next enzyme, that is bromelain. The question asked on this topic, that is what is bromelain, give the properties and uses of bromelain. So introductory part, it will be same from previous question, that is about the enzymes. These enzymes are nothing but the biocatalyst, or it is proteinaceous substances. They speed up or increases the speed of the reactions, and in commercial level different enzymes are used. In that, most popularly used enzyme, that is papain, cellulase and bromelain. So in commercially, for the productions of or in the fermentation process, then fruit juice industries, wine industries, pepper industries, different enzymes are used. So in that, today we discuss about the enzyme bromelain. So let's start. The sources of bromelains are it is firstly, these bromelain are enzymes which converts the protein into the amino acids. So from the conversion of protein to the amino acids, these bromelain enzymes will be help. So many saprophytic organisms like bacteria, fungi contains large amount of bromelain enzymes. It is because of proteins of dead organisms or plant materials from the substrate or food for the saprophytic bacteria and fungi. So in case of dead animals or plants, on that protein contents will be there. So these bromelains will be act on this protein content, and these will be converted into the amino acids. With the help of some bacteria and fungi, these deaminated these proteins, and they can got the energy. So in these saprophytic organisms, bromelain works on the dead organisms, is called extracellular bromelain. So this bromelain enzyme mostly act on the dead materials, that for example plants or animals, and in that the protein contents will be converted into the amino acids with the help of some bacteria or fungi. The bromelains work inside the cells of organisms for constructions of cellular proteins and as an energy source. So they are called the intracellular bromelain. So there are two types. One is the extracellular bromelain and intracellular bromelain. These extracellular bromelains, that means the bromelains work on the dead organisms, and inside or intracellular bromelain, that are they are work on the insides cells organisms for the constructions of the cellular proteins. So they are known as the intracellular bromelains. So these bromelains breaks peptide bonds of the protein. So they are also called as the peptidolases. So based on their active centers, microbial bromelains are of three types, as substilism bromelain, metallobromelain, and acidobromelain. So where it is actually act on this on the base of substrates, there are three different types. One is the substilism bromelain, metallobromelain, and acid bromelain. Substilism bromelain, or it is also called as the exobromelain, and this is in that there are different examples, that is substilism Kersberg. Its source is the Bacillus lichtenforum, and these characters with the it has broad specificity. It hydrolyzes the most type of peptide bonds and few ester bonds. Then second is the substilism no. Its source is the Bacillus sativus, and it is characterized by its narrow specificity, and it hydrolyzes the less types of peptide bonds. Then, next source is the alcolytic bromelain. Its source is the alkophile bacteria, species of Bacillus, and it characterized by or it works at high pH between 10 to 100, sorry, 10 to 20, and they have good stability. Then in methylobromelain, which is also known as the endobromelain, its sources are the Bacillus cereus and Aspergillus species. It characterized by the active pH 7 at the active, and it contains the essential metals, usually zinc. So the renine, pepsins are some common forms of the metal bromelain. Then third one is the acid bromelain. Its sources are the Aspergillus species, and it characterized by the within a pH of the 3 to 5, and it has a broad specificity. So they are the different types of the bromelains, that is substilism bromelain, metallobromelain, and acid bromelains. Then next is about the applications of bromelain. So in case of detergents, when the cloths get dirty by the solution of surroundings material and excretions from body, in washing the proteinaceous dirts will not always be removed. In addition, proteins remains on fabrics, so it retains other dirt particles also. So the use of bromelain in detergents can hydrolyze proteinaceous dirts. The ideal applications of enzymes is in the soaking process. In this, cloths are soaked in bromelain containing detergent is 3 to 5%. Alkylating bromelain and substilism bromelain are two main bromelains are used in the detergent. These enzymes gives better results in washing proteinaceous drugs. So the newly developed liquid detergents along with the combinations of enzymes helps to fix the spotting techniques on which the spots are treated for a short time with the concentrated detergent before the washing. So in the detergents nowadays, the technology will be developed when we can any dirt which are present on the cloths, on these cloths we can, if we can apply this type of detergent, then we can easily remove the dirtiness of these cloths. So actually on these detergents some these bromelain enzymes are used, so that so that detergents contains the alkylatic as well as substilism bromelain. They will be act on these dirts or the proteinaceous substances which are present in the dirts, so we can easily remove the dirts from the cloths. Then in cheese industry, in manufacturing of cheese, enzymes renins used to coagulate milks quickly. Renins accelerates aggregations of milk protein in form of cheese. So in cheese industry, for easily manufacturing of the cheese, these renin enzymes will be used, so we can got in very little period milks will be fastly coagulates and cheese will be obtained. Then in tannin industry, the process of leather formation from animal hide is called tannins. In chemical tannins, lime solution is removed to hairs from hides. It is time to consuming process and decrease the quality of hide. So these to overcome these enzymes technology is used. These bromelain enzymes are applied to animal hide. It remove upper hairy layer. The acid bromelain are used for this process. It is least time consuming and improve the quality of hide. So in leather industry, uh, for the process of leather formations, the animal hides are used. So from animal, the process of the animal the formations of animal hide is called the tannin. So this chemical tannin by generally it takes with the help of lime solution, but this lime solution takes the lot of times, and they also decreases the quality. But in now in the due to this enzyme technology, it will be very easier, because by using the enzyme acid bromelain, if we can use on these animal hides, they can easily remove the hairs on that animal hides, and we can it will be takes very least time, and it will also improve the quality of hides. So nowadays in different industry use this acid bromelains. Then next applications in the meat tenderizations. So meat when packed in airtight tins, the texture and taste of fresh and natural. For this purpose, bromelain enzymes will be treated to the meats. So nowadays, directly meat will be available on the market. So in the meat packing, if properly it is not packed, then there will be lost their texture and taste. But if this meat will be tenderized with the help of bromelain enzyme, the naturally fresh and taste will be as it is. So this for packing of the meats, before packing, the bromelain enzymes will be used, so that will be kept as it is. Then in the sauce preparations, the soya sauce is prepared by the hydrolyzing soybeans proteins. This hydrolyzing of soybean proteins is carried out by the acid bromelain enzymes. So in the sauce preparation also, the acid bromelain enzymes are used in the process of soya sauce. Then in baking industry also, the bromelain are used for improving the textures and value of the products. In photography techniques, it is also used to recover the silver from the stain. That means after the developing of photos from the its negatives, these a span, that means the water which can used in the developing of photos. So from this pen we can also recover the silver. So if you use these bromelain, they can easily got the silvers from this wash of these photographic solutions. Then in also these bromelains are used in the rubber sheets. For preparations of rubber sheets mostly takes place from the latex of the plants. So these bromelains are used in this process. Also in deworming medicines, the enzyme papains and the Piscine are used for deworming medicines for humans and domestic animals. So also these enzymes are used in the medical industries for preparing the medicines like the deworming medicines. So these are the some medicines these are the some applications of the bromelains which are used in the different enzymes. So you got an idea about these bromelain enzymes. These bromelain enzymes are used in many industries for the different purposes. So this is all about the bromelain enzymes. Now this enzymes topic will be over. In this topic we have learned about the three different enzymes which are used in the industry. In that, first is the papain, then cellulases, and last one is the bromelain. So now I stop here. I think all of you are understood about these different enzymes which are used in the commercial level.